Hello gamers, before we start, I'd like to take this moment and thank the first subscriber we have on the channel. I'm sorry that I can't mention your name, and as we know, YouTube doesn't disclose users that have subscribed to the channel. So anyway, I appreciate you for subscribing. You're so awesome, and have a great day. Alright, now that's done, let's start. Last video we talked about account rerolling. Now we'll check which weapons or hunters are good for rerolling. And please note that all the information provided here is based on my personal experience playing the game. These opinions are not absolute and can vary depending on individual gameplay and styles. Alright, now that's done, let's start. Last video we talked about account rerolling. Now we'll check which weapons or hunters are good for rerolling. Please note that all the information provided here is based on my personal experience playing the game. These opinions are not absolute and can vary depending on individual gameplay styles and preferences. Also, if you have your favorites, I advise that you please pick them. Choosing hunters or weapons you genuinely enjoy over chasing the meta can make your gameplay experience more fulfilling and enjoyable. Playing with your favorites also adds a personal touch and keeping you to look forward to each gaming session. Also, that's basically my experience. And with that out of the way, let's start with my recommendations. My top 3 recommendations for hunters are CO, Emma, and Min. CO is the best water hunter in the game as she's the only SSR character currently. She also has a great breaking skills which is useful in boss fights like Cerberus or the Lycan. It's also quite easy to build her as she scales with her HP. So the more HP, the more damage, and the more shielding for your entire team. Also take a look on her skills.
Water Dragon Power!
Next is Emma. Emma is comparable to Choi. I would even argue that she might get more damage dealt than Choi in some point. She is good for clearing weaker monsters with her skills. She also scales with HP and gives defense penetration to the team at 15 stacks of her passive hit emission.
Hear my wishes! Face your judgment!
And last but not the least, Min. Min is our SSR healer. He heals so much that you'll be confident to face tougher contents. He scales with HP as well. The higher HP, the higher the team healing. He's good for teammates who crits, as his buff is mainly revolving around the crit rate and critical damage bonuses.
Blessings to all!
Next are the weapons. My recommendation would be Plum, Scythe, and the Grimoire. Plum is a very efficient SSR weapon. The passive it has gives you 12% crit damage and stacks 3 times, and its duration is infinite, meaning it will end only when the current dungeon is cleared or you failed. When triggering full bloom, you'll also get 4% increase for your attack and crit rate, which is good for your crit damage. Also, take a look at this sick animation. Scythe is my next recommendation. Its passive makes your skill deal 100% more damage, and that's a huge increase. Also, its A1 passive makes your critical hit rate increase by 25% if you're attacking an enemy that is 70% of its HP or below. And you can get, I believe, 2 copies of this by completing challenges, so it's feasible to get A1 easily. And again, take a look of this awesome animation.
Monarch's punishment. I'll cut you in half.
And the Grimoire. The Grimoire is a water element weapon which is good for Cerberus and Lycan. It also has the ability to crowd control enemies by freezing them, and after the duration, it deals another 10% for the total damage dealt. Its stats are pretty similar with the other SSR weapons as well, but take a look for this very cool animation.
Feel the wrath of Thetis!
I hope you find the content enjoyable. Should you have any other suggestions, please don't hesitate to share them in the comments. Your input for future videos is always welcome and appreciated, so please comment them down. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy gaming.